Hi everyone, this is Crystal, and today I'm working on week 24 in my 2020 Project Life album. I have the June Extravagant Hope digital collection from Brandi Kincaid. This is not new, but it's something I haven't used. So it is just a digital set of cards that can be used for any kind of project. And I will be sure to link that down below. If you're not familiar with Brandi's shop, I would definitely recommend checking it out. I do have a few photos. I didn't have a lot of photos from this week. In fact, 3 of these are just screenshots from our 100 days, and then just a couple random photos. So not a lot of photos, gonna have to fill in with some of these cards, I think. And then for other supplies, I have pulled out a few of the new releases, or the June releases, from Colorcast Designs. I think I want to try and use a few of these. And then I did also pull out a few wood veneer from Colorcast Designs that I thought might work on this page as well from previous months. I also have my little bins of labels, because I'm thinking I will definitely want to include some labels for journaling, and I'm not sure what else, so I'm just going to kind of add things as I go if I need more. So I am going to go ahead and put you on fast forward and get started. So I start this one off a little bit different than I normally do. I start with the cards because I know that I don't have very many photos and I'm going to need to fill in lots of spaces. So I started putting cards down. I thought, you know what, actually, I need to have these photos in order because I'm using the days of the week pieces from Colorcast Design. So then I was like, okay, let me put the photos down and then fill in the cards. And then there's my cat who decided to make a little appearance, and I thought I'd leave her, but then she started swatting the cards around, so she had to go. Um, so I want to also say that I had to move my camera setup, and I clearly did not get it quite in the right spot at first. So I apologize for being a little wonky and a little off camera here. It does get better towards the end of the video, and hopefully it'll get better in future videos as I kind of work out how to arrange things in this new little spot. Okay, so I played around with the cards quite a bit, trying to get a good balance. I wanted there to be a lot of color. These little acrylic pieces are very colorful, so I wanted to make sure I used cards with a lot of color in them as well. And I just wanted also to have a good balance. It was feeling like there was a lot of one color in one place, and I just played around to try and get that a little bit more balanced. And then I put the acrylic pieces on the coordinating photos. I didn't have photos for Thursday and Friday, and that's fine. It means that there weren't any photos for those days. So I just used Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I'm going to pair all of those with a little wood veneer piece as well. And that's going to be kind of my formula or my recipe for this spread, is to just add a little wood veneer and then the acrylic piece on top. And there's not going to be a lot more embellishing. So this came together really quickly. This is a super short video, and I barely sped it up. The only thing that I didn't include is here in just a second. I shut the camera off. I had to walk away for a bit. And when I came back, I decided to pull out a few alphas and some labels off camera. Again, that only took me a couple minutes. So I think total I think this whole thing came together in less than half an hour. And that was because I knew ahead of time. So I knew that I wanted to use this Brandi Kincaid Extravagant Hope set of cards with those Colorcast Design acrylic pieces and the wood veneer. I already had that planned out in my head. Then it was just a matter of filling in the rest of the spaces. And I ended up filling most of them in with more acrylic pieces because it just made sense. Actually, I pulled out one of the wood veneer pieces that said "This is Us," and that reminded me that I had that larger black acrylic piece, and I thought it worked really well with the large June title on the title card. So I ended up grabbing that, and then to fill in the other spot, I just grabbed a little heart, I think from maybe the May release. I'm not quite sure. If these things are still available, I will definitely link them down below. So I'm pretty much done now. It's just a matter of gluing things down and filling in all the little pieces. I like to use glossy accents to glue down the acrylic pieces just because it's very strong. They stay stuck. They don't fall off. And it's very fast too. So there's a little bit of wiggle room when you first add them to the paper, but it doesn't last long, and then they're fully stuck. So I don't have to wait for them too long to dry. So I like that. It does leave a glossy, it's glossy accents, right? So if you don't get it in the right spot, like you'll see here in a minute with that heart, I definitely don't, you can see a bit of glossiness around the outside if you move it. But once it's in the pocket, you totally can't tell, so it doesn't bother me. But that is something to keep in mind. If that bothers you, then maybe you want to use a different strong adhesive. So I grabbed some Puffy Alphas, an older set from Citrus Twist, and just abbreviated the week there below this and that. And I thought that this and that piece worked really well, since this is just like so random, the photos in this week's spread. And I don't even add much journaling. There just wasn't much to say. Yeah, so I thought that this and that worked really well. And then I'm just stamping the dates of the week there in that label below June, and then that's going to be it for my title card, keeping it pretty simple. I just wanted to add in most of the colors that were on the rest of the spread in that title card to help make it all make a bit more sense. Okay, so now it's really just down to gluing things down. So the wood veneer pieces are adhesive. They have an adhesive backing, which I love. It makes them super easy to add, and they're also super thin, which means I can overlap these thicker acrylic pieces on top of the wood veneer, and I still don't have any problem with them fitting into my pockets and not buckling the plastic. So I really love Colorcast Designs wood veneer. I think it's some of my favorite. Okay, so I added one that said family time all the time to the Monday photo, and then I added one that says, again, all the time to Tuesday. I had a different one there that just didn't really fit, so I switched it to all the time because I think this week felt like this is what we were doing all the time. Like, trying to keep up with a video a day was a lot, a lot, and we've both kind of fallen off the wagon there. But I think it's still a worthwhile project. I'm still glad we're doing it, and I think we'll continue to do it, just maybe not as strictly as I wasn't doing it strictly at all, but Jessie certainly was. But that kind of fell apart at vacation. But yeah, so it did feel like we were doing it all the time. And then I added that heart. You may have seen me. Don't do what I did. Add the outline first, add the frame first, and then add the center. Don't do the other way around. It didn't work. And then I had to move it around, and I got glossy accents all over that card. But again, you can't see it once it's in the pocket, so it's not a big deal. Okay, to Wednesday, I said favorite moment. That was one of my favorite moments. That was a good song. That was a good day. And then to Saturday, I'm adding Inside Adventure. So this is just a picture of an empty bottle of silicone caulk that we had used in the bedroom. And I had used the entire thing finishing the windows in our bedroom, or the trim around the windows in our bedroom. And I took a picture of it because I was like, I don't think I've ever finished an entire tube of this stuff before it dried out. So yeah, that was our little inside adventure this week. And then on Sunday, it's the wood veneer says heck yes, because we did 2 rotisserie chickens on our Weber grill, and had rotisserie chicken for the rest of the week, which was awesome. So the only thing I have left to do is add my journaling, which is literally just going to be a couple lines here on this yellow label, and then that's it. So super fast, but I really like the way it turns out. It's pretty simple, but it's very colorful, and it feels appropriate for this week. So that's it. There are lots of close-up photos coming up so that you can see all the details and read the couple lines of journaling if you so choose. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found some inspiration. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those down below in the comments. Again, I will be sure to link all the products below as well. If you did find inspiration in this video, I do appreciate a thumbs up. That lets me know that you like what I'm doing and that I should do more of it. And if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you back here soon.